Hi dear friend, the one that came in for repair today was a ZF 16-speed manual transmission of a Hyundai Accent with intarder, made in Germany. The owner was driving from Sichuan province to Shanghai. The gearbox was once repaired at the mileage 700,000 kilometers in Sichuan province. Now there is a noticeable sound. When shifting to second, sixth, third, seventh gear, he thinks there's a problem with the gearbox again. The owner was a little upset. Normally, the quality of ZF gearboxes, made in Germany, is relatively reliable. Why does my gearbox seem to be a bottomless pit after being repaired again and again? After being introduced by a friend, he decided to drive his vehicle to Shanghai for an overhaul. Let's open it and check. What's wrong with the gearbox? In fact, when the gearbox was initially drained of oil, we had already predicted the cause of the failure. The lubricant was turned black and badly deteriorated. Let's continue to watch. The input bearing is very loose, indicating that the clutch housing bearing hole is worn and enlarged. This is a common problem with most ZF manual transmissions with retarder. This is the first failure phenomenon, caused by oil deterioration. When removing the front end bearing of the main shaft, we found it so weird that the bearing can be easily removed from the main shaft by hand. Normally, the bearing and the main shaft are interference fit. The input bearing was also cracked. The bush on fourth gear can also be removed by hand easily. It seems we don't need the ZF tool to disassemble the gearbox at all. The unusual noise reported by the owner during gear shifting is actually caused by premature wear of the synchronizer due to oil deterioration. Let's take a look at the parts that need to be replaced for this repair. One piece of the clutch housing, one piece of the input shaft, all the synchronizers in the main housing, one piece of the main shaft, part of the bearings, and one piece of the rear housing. Some gears and planetary carrier gear assembly, and the ring gear. In other words, there are not many usable parts left in this gearbox. Manual transmission is nothing more than operation and maintenance. Both are indispensable. May the wisdom of those who came before us will illuminate our way through the darkness. Let us move forward with gratitude and care.